I found 11 gluten-free and vegan mac and cheeses, and we're gonna try every single one of them to determine what is the best boxed mac and cheese your money can buy at the grocery store. We're gonna start from the least to the most expensive.
Starting with organics. It's organic. How about I feed you and you feed me? This one looks like Kraft mac and cheese. You want my honest opinion? I think this is nasty. It tastes like cardboard. I don't know, I feel like I need to add some extra seasoning to like zhuzh it up a little bit.
Get that zhuzh.
It's actually really salty to me.
Super salty.
Okay, there's actually a lot of sodium.
Everything's gonna have high sodium. So this is made with corn flour, rice flour, and quinoa flour. There's no top allergens in this, which is pretty cool. And it's all organic.
But it's gross tasting. $3.50?
This is the cheapest option, so maybe that's what you get for the price you pay. It's kind of growing on me.
Yeah, but you'll eat anything.
If you're in a pinch and you're really craving some mac and cheese, this will do the trick if you're dairy free.
That rhymed.
I am afraid that a lot of them are gonna taste like this because it doesn't have any dairy.
Banza. So I'm eating a vegan cheddar one.
And I'm gonna take a little nibble into vegan white cheddar. They are shells.
Reminds me of Annie's.
I knew she was gonna say that.
Let's see if they even taste different.
I just looked at the ingredients and they, this is parsnips in it. Banza is made with chickpeas and it has a higher protein amount, 12 grams of protein.
It's a little more flavorful.
It has a specific taste and you can get that undertone of the taste even with the mac and cheese. It doesn't taste like your standard mac and cheese because the pasta's giving. You know, the pasta's giving a little more.
Can we trade?
I don't know.
I prefer the white cheddar over the yellow cheddar.
I actually agree.
That one's just a little more potent than the white cheddar.
You took one little shell.
Yeah, because we got a lot more pasta to go.
We do. I think out of these two, we both prefer the regular cheddar.
The white cheddar.
No, the orange cheddar.
I said I prefer the white cheddar.
What?
Over the yellow, and you said I have to agree.
I don't think, let's run that back.
Roll it back. Prefer the white cheddar over the yellow cheddar.
I actually agree. I prefer the orange cheddar. That's just the kind of mac and cheese guy I am, though. What are you gonna say?
Screw
I like orange better than white. I don't know if I like these that much better than the first one we tried.
The taste is better.
It's not a 1-to-1 for mac and cheese. Like Banza isn't a 1-to-1 for pasta. It's same, but different.
I'd say the texture of this one is very good. Stop eating it all.
Not good, not broke. Jovial.
Oh. He doesn't want to be in there.
So Jovial's my favorite pasta, personally.
Out of all the gluten-free pastas I've had, I think Jovial's my favorite too.
The thing about gluten-free and vegan mac and cheese is the vegan cheese. And so we're gonna see if Jovial can figure this out. We might have tried this before.
Who eats mac and cheese with a fork, first of all? I told him to get spoon. I don't think that you cooked the pasta enough. It's a little too al dente.
We're making 11 different mac and cheeses. We got them going at all times, so it's hard to time it. This is brown rice pasta. I think this tastes more like mac. I think this cheese tastes like cheese.
Well, coming from a person who can eat cheese but shouldn't and has recently eaten cheese, I will confirm that this does not taste like cheese. But it does have a good flavor profile. It tastes much better than the other one.
They got the little elbows. That's gonna be tough to beat for me, personally.
Annie's.
So this pasta was like...
Let me just say, Annie's is my favorite mac and cheese.
This pasta was so white before we put this powder on. It was like translucent. These are like tubules.
There's no like curve.
There's no curvature. These are
kind of like
straight as an arrow. Whoop. Poke someone's eye out with one of these.
They look like a pool noodle.
There you go. Here's your pool noodles. The texture is interesting. It's a little more coarse.
Yeah, because I undercooked them. It's hard, people. It's hard.
I'm kind of just going off taste.
I think the taste is pretty good. This one is flavorful and like salty, but not overly extremely.
This one's not bad. I feel like I could eat this.
This one's made with like white rice flour.
I don't love this. I wish these were a little bit smaller.
We could literally take one of those into the pool and float.
Annie's loves puns. How does this compare to normal Annie?
The normal Annie's that you're referring to, or the normal Annie's for me, is the white cheddar shells.
Oh.
So this is tubular versus
totally
a
tubular.
shell. The taste is not the same.
No.
We've had Annie's vegan mac, but it was made with like sweet potato
yeah.
flour. That's what the cheese was, and that one was very tasty.
I gotta be honest, I give these companies their kudos for even making gluten-free and vegan mac. Like, I can imagine you couldn't even find this stuff like 5 years ago. This tastes more vegan cheesy than the previous one we had. That's all I can say about that. Not bad. Not great. It's not perfect, but it's something. So now we're bumping up the price and we're actually gonna try 5 different flavors from the vegan powerhouse that is Daiya. Daiya?
We call it
Daiya. First flavor we're gonna try is cheddar jalapeno.
I love jalapeno. I'm excited to try this one. These ones are like similar to the Velveeta mac and cheeses.
The way you make it, it's not a powder and putting like some dairy-free milk with it, like the other ones. You squeeze and it just comes out like this gelatinous
Nacho cheese.
That's a nice way to put it. All right, I'm gonna let you take the first bite of this delicious.
Okay.
I don't love the smell. It's hot.
Yeah, it is. It's jalapeno-esque for sure. I don't hate this one, but I think that I would use less of the cheese.
It's giving buffalo chicken dip at a Super Bowl party.
Maybe.
I wasn't that confident with that analogy. You can tell my voice trailed off at the end.
I think this is one of the better ones out of the others that we've tried.
I'll give it to Daiya. They got some super interesting flavors. All the rest were just kind of like cheddar or white cheddar. They're hitting us with cheddar jalapeno. We got Alfredo coming. It's different flavors, so.
I think I like this one.
Yeah, it's growing on me.
Pretty close to a 1-to-1 of like meat mac and cheese. That looks so good.
If you could see the up close, you could. Can we do like a? Can we do? Oh, can you do that on camera though? Yeah, okay. You guys are gonna see what I'm seeing. Oh, but yeah, there it is. Yeah, you know what? That one's not that bad. It smelled very potent. That was pretty good. It was hot. We're gonna move on to the next one. White cheddar.
White cheddar.
That's what they call me on the b-ball court.
Well, they spell this mac and cheese.
With a Z.
Is a Z.
Because it's not an actual cheese. I think that's like a legal thing.
Oh, interesting.
That's why Jay-Z writes it that way. It was initially JS.
No, it wasn't. That one's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'm just trying to get past the visual of a Serrano squirting this mysterious liquid onto.
You don't need to ruin it for everyone else.
You know, this one has more sodium than the other ones. Less ingredients though.
That one tastes like a real processed mac and cheese. Like a dairy processed mac and cheese.
Yeah.
All mac and cheese, they're all processed.
These ones are way more wet, moist.
I don't think that's a good word.
Similar word.
It is, but I don't think people are gonna like that by saying it's wet and moist.
But I'm just saying, like, this one is like saucy. Well, okay, we can just move on.
No, you're right. Those are great adjectives, but I don't think people are gonna appreciate those words.
I think we're adults. We can say the word moist.
All right, now is the
Cheddar.
just regular yellow cheddar style.
We gonna scoop that with our hands?
We're gonna reuse a spoon.
Yeah.
Spoon.
Yeah, just really lap it up.
This really doesn't make me want to share this. Ew! You can really hear it.
Yeah, this one isn't as strong in flavor.
Compared to the other two Daiyas, it ain't it.
I think it was helpful for the other flavors to kind of mask.
Like the herbs, the additional flavoring helped, yeah.
This is just straight cheddar. And compared to the other ones we've tried, I would say this cheddar ranks on the low end. So Daiya, you gotta stick with the specialties.
Speaking of specialty, we got 4 cheese style with herbs.
With herby full loaded. This one is shells. All the other ones are the little baby elbows. What was it, the first one we tried? That was the only one that had like craft sized elbows.
Yeah. No fork. You're not licking this one. You can smell the herbs in this one. You can see them too.
It tastes like Alfredo. I used to love Alfredo back in the day when I could eat cheese. It is herby though. Herbier.
It tastes a lot like thyme and like parsley.
Does it have that in there? Quick fact check on that.
Let's get a fact check. It does have thyme, but it tastes like oregano. You can taste
has
the oregano.
nutmeg in it.
What did I said parsley. I meant oregano.
Tastes like Alfredo to me, but like herbier. All right, that one's not my favorite.
Like doing a little too much. It is tasty though.
I don't like the aftertaste. It's like sweet up front and then it's bitter.
All right, on to the Alfredo.
Alfredo or Alfredon? See, like getting off my face, I feel like it was like paint.
It's like glue.
This can't digest well. I feel like I'm gonna be all backed up.
This is Phil's scoop. He's like,
yeah, I'm so full. This tastes like the 4 cheese one, but without that bitterness at the end. Honestly, we started off really hot, I feel like, with the Daiyas, that I was actually pleasantly surprised with the cheddar jalapeno. But the rest of them, I would say,
they're mid.
they're mid. We're on to our last pasta on the night. thank golly goodness. Amy's. This is my sister's name. Hi, Amy.
Hey, Amy.
So this one visually looks the most cheese authentic to me.
Yeah.
Like I think that I can't believe it's not cheese.
I can't believe it's not cheese.
That's what I just said.
It's hot.
This one was frozen and I just stuffed it in the microwave for like 4 minutes.
Okay, Amy.
It was a lot less work than the other ones. It was a whole to-do to cook all these pastas, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Amy's, yeah, you might be the most expensive, but you give us the most luxury by giving us the most expensive asset of our life, our time.
Oh, no. Oh, Bill!
This one tastes, I never like liked Velveeta, that kind of mac and cheese, but I feel like,
I don't like Velveeta either.
no, but
I
like,
never
does
did.
this taste like that?
This one tastes more natural.
I gotta be honest, that is ending this off with a bang.
Yeah.
Flavor profile wise. I mean, the pasta itself is really nice. It just tastes like regular pasta in my opinion. And the cheese is just cheesing. And so am I.
I agree. It's good. I can't have another bite though.
This is a very hearty mac and cheese, which is very different than a lot of the other ones we tried. The only thing I will note is that it's not certified gluten-free. Don't love that. And that might cost you, Amy.
Might cost you. I'm glad we ended with this one, and I'm glad that we don't need to eat any more mac and cheese with a Z.
I don't want mac and cheese for another 2 months. So we tried every single gluten and vegan mac and cheese. And we're hurting.
It was a marathon. It was a marathon.
And Serena's favorite is...
Amy's.
You got something in your teeth. Oh man, that wasn't there the whole time. It's a big wad. I think it's from the Cheddar Jalapeno. I think it's from the Daiyas. That could have been like 4 mac and cheeses ago.
I got it out. It was an herb.
My favorite of the mac and cheeses is Jovial because it's certified gluten-free. Watch another video.
Bye.